all you wonderful quilters, it's Cathy with True Cotton Company in Carmel, Indiana. Look in the description box down below. You can find all the information with links to the shop and as well as the address if you're here in central Indiana and want to check us out. Really can't thank you all enough for the support we got last week on this video making the Wednesday quilt based on Wednesday Adams' wall in the show. And I've had quite a few people reach out asking about the fabrics, and I know I said reach out to me, and I'm certainly replying back to everyone, but I thought I'd go ahead and let you all know the quantities and the fabrics I got for this project. Now, I was talking about doing a border, but when I've been thinking about it this week, my plan was to just kind of split it in half and do half a blue and then half black, and just it didn't really add anything really wonderful to the quilt, and I was really happy with how it looks and focusing on the artwork. So I think I'm going to leave it as it is here. But now we can talk about the fabrics, and then next week we're going to quilt the quilt. I've got a fun idea, I believe, for how to quilt it, so I'm excited to show you all. And hopefully that will turn out nicely. I've been happy with how all this is turning out. For the yellow that you can see here, I used this yellow ombre. It's a gelato from Maywood, and you can see here how it makes this beautiful, just you get all the colors, and so that made it easy instead of picking out 3 different yellows to just use this pretty ombre. And then this is the softer purple, and it's Amelia's purple, Bella Solid. And that gives that lighter purple that I thought was really fun in here. And this is just Bella Purple, so Bella Solid in the color purple. And I think that's fun. Oh, I was going to tell you all the quantities. So you need 1/3 of a yard of this yellow. And then you can do 1/8 of a yard of the purples. I'd go with 5 inches of it if you can. It's 4 1/2 and 1/8. But I'll usually cut a little more for straightening up, and if you cut real close you can get what you need. This is thatched. It's in, I think, royal blue, so royal from thatched, which makes a nice, it's in the quilt here, adding to those blues because we had lots of blues. Also thought could get nice color with this ombre blue from the gelato from Maywood. And yeah, this is the blue tonal gelato. Now we've got the lighter blue that's in the quilt. And oh, on the thatched, I'll talk quantities again at the end, but it's 1/8 of a yard here and 1/8 of a yard of the blue, 1/3 of a yard for the light 30s blue. This is Amelia blue, which gives that mid-tone. It's 1/3 of a yard of that. Now for the white side, this outer white is grunge and it's white paper, and you need 1/2 a yard of that for all the pieces. For this center part, use white bleached from Moda. And for that I did 1/3 of a yard. And then to add that little bit of gray that's in pieces of the quilt and really plays in the bottom here, wanted to add some shadow, and it's Zen Gray, and just 1/8 of a yard of that. Now for the black that I used in this, it was 2 1/2 yards, and was Art Gallery's Deep Black. Unfortunately, fortunately we've sold out. But also you could use Super Black from Bella Solids. If you look at the quilt back here, it's a little grayer. This is Bella Black, which is a little lighter than the Super Black and the Deep Black, which is what I liked in that. So just going from the bottom here, it was 1/3 yard of the yellow gelato ombre, the Amelia purple, 1/8 of a yard, 1/8 of a yard of the purple, 1/8 of a yard of the thatched royal, 1/8 of a yard of the blue tonal gelato, the 30s blue from Bella, 1/3 of a yard, and 1/3 of the yard of the Amelia's blue, a 1/2 yard of paper white or white paper grunge, and then 1/3 of a yard of the Bella bleached, white bleached, and then 1/8 of a yard of the Zen gray. And like I said, you need 2.5 yards of the black. And that gives you all the fabrics that you need to make this really wonderful quilt. Certainly, once again, want to thank you all for all the support. If you've watched till the end, I thank you a lot. If you're sewing this week, do win that game of bobbin chicken. If you're enjoying what we're doing, go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video in particular, let me know with a thumbs up. And we'll see you back next week. Have a great day. Bye.